Hello, this is Pamela, the Stampin' Pink Rose. And today is card fold Friday. So I wanted to show you a new and different way to do another fold on our card. So let me give you what I made. Now think of this as a Mother's Day card. And we'll talk about that in a little bit on what all I use. But let's look at how I made this card. And it's super simple. It looks like it might be complicated, but it's not. So here we go. You know how I always tell you that I use a white base as the base of the card. This is the exception on it, because if you try to do it with cutting part of the front and everything else, you're going to end up with it too thick. So let's go with this. I've picked a pair of, try that again. I picked a piece of pink, blushing pink cardstock. And I am going to cut it at 5.5. Okay? That's all I did, guys. Now, we know this is 11 down. We need an 8.5. So we're going to go in here and we're going to cut 2.5 inches off of it. Doesn't matter which end. We're just going to cut 2.5 off. Keep that piece. You'll use it for something else at some point. Now we're going to go back in and we're going to do 4 1/4 like we always do on getting the crease, folding it down. And of course I'm using my trimmer. Okay, now we've got that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go in 3 inches. Okay, and what I want to do, and what I've done, you've got your marks over here on the side, and I'm hoping you're seeing this completely. You've got your marks over here on the side. For me, it was the easiest. I just simply took my ruler and I measured down 2.5 and I simply marked it. And I've got it with a little gold. If you had a Sharpie, you could do that. But it just makes it easier. Mine's a little faded. It's a little small for my eyes, so it makes it easier. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my cutter up here to that spot. And I'm going to bring it down, and you'll see the little point has lined up right here, which if you went across would be right there. I'm going to bring it down to 4 7/8, just about to the end. Okay. Okay, and I may have taken a little farther than I normally do. We'll see what happens. Then I'm going to rotate it, and I'm going to bring it back to the 3. And I'm going to take it here, and right where my cut is, you can see this, I'm going to take and put my blade, and I'm going to bring it up to where it is just below the 1/2 inch mark. Okay, so now let me get this way up to the end, and the 1/2 inch mark is that mark way up here. So now I'm going to bring it up to just to that point. Okay, that's it. Okay, as I said, I may have done it too far down. We'll see. Set this off to the side. Now I'm going to take this, and what did I do? I told you I did something wrong. There we go. Now I'm okay. Okay. Now I didn't bring it out, but what I would do, where's my bone folder? My bone folder thing. Okay. I'm going to crease it down here. I'm going to crease it down here. Okay. And hopefully you can see you've got a square. Okay. Right there. Okay. So now this is what you have. Okay. Now what I do, and what I said was, I forgot to bring out the dimensional. So I would take one little piece of dimensional and I would tack it right there. This leaves this square here 3 by 3. What I did was I chose to go 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 in olive green. Then I did 2 1/2 by 2 1/2 in the white square. And I took Rose Wonder and I colored it. And yes, it is bigger than what the square is. Color it and trim off a little bit here and a little bit there. And again, I used Blushing Bride for it. And I just simply cut it off. I then took Lovely As You Are, and I stamped and used one of my older punches, and you could do a banner. And I stamped that in olive green and added a couple of rhinestones for a card. Think about this for Mother's Day and change it up for Happy Mother's Day. In fact, I've got coming up, I've just put it on the schedule calendar for April, it's Mother's Day cards. So go to my events and you can check it out. Check under events and that'll connect you right over to what we call our DWS site, which will give you all of my schedule of my classes. So I think this is going to be one of our projects we're going to use there. Again, this is Pamela, the Stampin' Pink Rose. I hope you enjoyed this simple, easy, creative corner card fold. And you can do whatever colors you want. You can put a cupcake on here, whatever you're liking. Again, have a great day and thanks so much. And don't forget to check out my Stampin' Pink Rose blog site. And if you need to order any products, you could order right on site there and use the hostess code. You can always email me if you have any questions or problems. Take care and thanks so much for joining me today.